Hello and good morning everyone. Welcome back to a live stream this morning. We are in my Floramancer world and I've done a little bit of work in here and I was more inspired to be on this mod pack this morning than Simpleton's SMP, and I'll give you explanation why in a moment. But I wanted to show you what I've been working on here and do a little bit more grindy stuff to get some progression in here a little easier. Again, I'd like to remind you, Floramancer is intended to be a long-term expert style pack, and I am a slow player, so if you're looking for me to accomplish things really quickly, you'll need to look for a different streamer. I like to take things slow, I like to make things pretty, and that's just kind of the way I play. But I hope you'll stick around and take a look at what I've done, and today I think we might work on getting hopefully a basic tree farm set up to turn directly into charcoal for our endo flames. So we're going to try to automate the fuel production for our endo flames. And so I wanted to show you some of the building I've done first, and then we can get on to that. We are here in my little storage rooms, my start of my storage room setup. I have added a bit more to the cliff here, just adding a bit of some stairs so that we're not jumping constantly. But the thing I've worked on most is the hydrangea pool, which is right around here. You ready for the big reveal? Now granted, there aren't a whole lot of hydrangeas running right now, but this is the pool that I've set up, and it's nice. It's, you know, it's not perfectly round because I do have the petal apothecary pulled pretty close. Eventually I'll be changing like this mana spreader to the higher tier one and whatnot, and I have a hole here because I'm going to be pulling mana out of this mana pool and sending it to the battery, so I'm planning ahead for that. Hello Dave Quist, thank you so much. Yes, I hope it's pretty. I left it open over here because there is further cave, so I figure this will be a, you know, a walk through. We'll walk around the little pond here to get back here. I don't even know if I have this running right now. Nope, I don't have supplies, so there's no hydrangeas being created. Once these die, they'll die off until I get more. And I'm tired of torch spam, so eventually we'll figure out lighting as well. But this is what I've done. I had to kind of enclose it just a little bit further so that it looks more like a grotto entrance, I guess you could say, here. But yeah, I want to do something. For the most part, these areas are going to be pretty exposed. I'm not going to like enclose them in rooms unless I need to dig into the cave to make them. Because this is a big open area, I'm pretty happy about that. So I have plans for where the mana battery is going to go, and it is actually going to go underneath this this cliff side. It's going to go underneath here, and I have to do some building yet to figure out how I'm going to do it, but it'll be pretty nonetheless. As I said, I'm going to intend to use all the Botania and Quark blocks to build with. And I did over here. I've got, you know, the living rock and the living wood, but I also have cyan stained planks from Quark. And yeah, I just wanted to make it nice and pretty. I did use some glazed terracotta just as something odd. I wanted something like you had to draw your eye up and go, oh, what's up there? So really that's all that's there for. But yeah, so that's the building. That took me quite a while to figure out what I wanted to do here. So that is the hydrangeas, all semi-automated. So, as far as the amount of mana pools that we've created, we've made 2 from the hydrangeas and 3 from the endo flames. That's it so far. That is it. But up here is our endo flame setup, and then this is the area that we're going to slot in, hopefully, a basic tree farm. This one will be a pre-alfheim type of tree farm, and it's just going to be the mana spreaders bouncing back and forth with a bore lens to break all the blocks. You've probably seen me do this before because I've done this type of tree farm a couple of times. but there'll be a slight difference because now that mana spreaders have no loss, they're lossless. I won't have to use diluted mana pools in between each section, so we'll be able to bounce it between mana spreaders back and forth. So that'll be nice. It's not exactly cheaper, but we'll be able to do that. And I'm considering using a drum of the canopy to break the leaves, because we've already got generation going to be happening here, so we'll be able to send mana stuff down there. So yeah. Hi, 4 ounce! Yeah, it's fancy seeing you too. So, I have already collected the mana from that. So that's the plan today, to get the resources needed to make the basic tree farm and try to get the charcoal, well, the logs from the tree farm up here. So that's the hope and the plan. Again, I have not killed the dragon, I've not killed a wither, I've not opened the Alpine portal. We're still early, technically early game in what I'm working on. So yeah, I did make a staircase down here, and I'll make it wider, of course, but I want to use this big wide open area for a vanilla plain old tree farm manual where you just have all the different kinds of trees. So I'm gonna make something in this big wide open area that is just, you know, a bunch of trees for me to come and collect different wood types. None of these trees are going to be automated because they're just for building purposes for the most part. Anything I need for automation or for crafting will be from from a farm. So this area, I think I'll be able to clear out this stuff even further back to here. Hello. Whoa. Hi. Give me your gunpowder. Thank you. Alright. So that's the plan with that. Let's see here. I've got this much mana right now, which is pretty good. Doing pretty good. I believe my setups up here, the Jaded Amaranthus and the Pure Daisy setup, I think they're pretty much out of mana, so they're probably not functioning right now. Let's take a look. Well, I'd say it's definitely out of wood. I must have had a desync logging in to have this much cobble. Nope, still got a little bit of mana here. We're just out of wood. We've got 8 stacks of living wood and 28 stacks of living rock, so I will be shutting this one off soon. And there's a way to automatically shut it off. I just don't have that set up yet. And then over here are Jaded Amaranthus. I made a second level, and it looks like this is out of mana, so I'm even surprised that that triggered. But it looks like we have around 4 stacks of flowers. I might want to just get some more going. Let's chuck that in there. Did I just put it back on instead of throwing it? Come on, I know you can fall in there. There we go. Okay, gave it a little bit more mana so it'll get running, but like I said, I made 2 layers, so it'll do the 2 layers. It's just a U shape around the drum, and if you didn't know, each time the drum of the wild is fired, it breaks 32 plants around it, which is why I have it triggering twice to make sure I can get as many as possible. Always, we know each other through streaming. We're both playing the same pack, and so we've been watching each other's playthroughs of the Floramancer. Hello! Ow! Whoops. I'm terrible at aiming. Die. Thank you. Can I have you? I really would like to get to 30 levels. I want to enchant a sword. I steal all your ideas. Yes, that is true, I do. Yep, because you're further ahead. So I'm like, oh, that was a good idea, I'll do that. So, yep. Alright, so tree farm. We need a bunch of mana spreaders, so we're gonna make those... Wow, I needed to grab the wood while I was up there. We're gonna make those first. And, hey, I can't say that I haven't been inspired by some of the stuff that you've done. So, we'll just grab a stack. We'll see. I don't know how much gold I have. That might be the bottleneck. We'll need to make a bunch of bore lenses. Let me remember what... Those are cheap. Okay, we can do that. Whoa. Okay, so let's take a look. How are we on gold? We have 18. Let's do a few more here. Very maze-like. It's going to be very maze-like. I'm gonna hopefully utilize all the different paths. This over here, this area will eventually be a furnace array. This way. Oh yeah. Alright, so we have that going. And let's put this stuff away. I think this is full. I need to make upgrades. Do I have granite and dirt. Blue. I have blue, but I don't have a drawer for blue. Do I happen to have the stuff to make a drawer? Oh, I was making spreaders. Drawer. Yeah, let's put the chicken in there. Alright. Now I have a spot for blue slate. Let's go fetch the over here. We can make 12. How many do I need? Did I write it down somewhere? I need like 7 or 8. Well, we'll make 8 since they're regular spreaders. Alright. Nope, other way. Okay. And... yeah. Go back over here and get them in place. And then make a bunch of bore lenses. This one there should actually be up one, and then we just try to do, and I'll point them in a bit. Okay. Yep, I knew I'd get in the way of here. Hopefully I don't encounter any of the water up there. This 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I think that would do it. Okay, so it starts here. This is the pulse one. This is the one that will trigger the system. We get you pointed to you, and then you will point to you, and so on and so forth. I think I need one more on there. Okay. do that. That one up there. Goes to there. That one goes to there. So this one needs to go to that one up there. And then you. Woo! Needs to go there. So this final one, I need to take the excess mana and send it back to the mana pool, but on its way, it should hit a drum. So let's see. Maybe if I put... Okay, let me think about this more logically. We're doing birch trees. Birch trees only go... How tall? How tall do they go? 7? I need to look it up on the wiki, I think. I think it's 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven blocks of wood. I think 7 is the tallest growing birch, and then for yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do. I'm not doing giant spruce trees. I realize it would be awesome, but I don't have the ability to break all of those blocks. And I don't want to use force relays. This is going to be extremely basic for my purposes right now. Okay. So that one, I'll put a mana pool up there. Do I have any actual wood on me? Let's do a crafting table down here. Make a mana pool. And we'll have the mana pool be up there and send any mana to the pool, which we can then send down into a canopy. My head is just trying to wrap its way around all this stuff. Alright. I need more food. So, you need to point over there. Boop. Woohoo! Look at all of that. Fun prettiness. Now I hope I have it so that it gets everything. The old setup used to be mana spreader, diluted pool, mana spreader, diluted pool. But like I said, since we don't need the pools, I'm wondering if we actually need to do mana spreader, blah blah blah, or if we can skip. So that I'm not sure. Because I'm wondering if this is too much gap, so it'll miss some of the tree. We may have to do more mana spreaders. Which in that case I might just stick diluted pools in there. Yeah, there's only one way to find out. I know, but I need to make, well, no I don't. I just need to put a whole bunch of mana in that. No. I need to make the boar lenses yet. Let's just see if I need to make more mana spreaders. So, I suppose we go make the boar lenses. Alright, so do we have glass panes? That'll make the basic lenses. Alright. That's right. Get rid of you. And then we need pistons. Let's make a bunch of those. Can't wait till I can automate the crafting of these things. And I have some wood and I have some cobble. There's 8 of those. I need 16 lapis and 8 redstone. Lapis might be kind of low. Oh, okay. Now, I don't think these stack either, so I have to do them one at a time. Oh, I don't know if you noticed, since I was watching your old stream 4 ounce, I don't know if you noticed about modulating delay with the Hopper Hawks. I know you were having a difficult time with the live stream archive you posted 3 days ago or whatever. That's the one I'm watching. You can use boreal seeds or infestation seeds on your floating Hopper Hawk, and it will slow it down so your Wren and Carpus will be able to pick up stuff before your Hopper Hawk does. So you don't have to use the redstone if you don't want to. Speaking of redstone, do I have a button and a lever. We'll use a lever. If we use a lever, I'm still gonna need some redstone. Yep, I used mycelium slows it down even more. The boreal slows it down just a little bit. I have the boreal on this one and the one over in my endoflame farm too. So I just have the podzol. It slows it down enough that the Wren and Carpus gets things first. But mycelium will slow it down even further if you need it to go slower. All right. That one doesn't need it, so we have an extra one. Now, I do not have a wand. See, because the stone ones I don't think do vertical. I'd have to break out a diamond, which I don't have a lot of. Well, let's just do every couple. see how well this works, or if I'm going to need to use lots of more mana spreaders. Alright, let's put some mana. Ooh, we need to refill that in there. I think that'll be enough. It's enough to go there once. And so we already have a problem. You know, it's only doing half, so we are going to have to do way more mana spreaders. It's good to know. More mana spreaders, more bore lenses, more realigning things. We'll get it. Alright, so you are going to go here first. And then you are going to go here. Yep. And then you will go here. Go where I don't have one. There. So that should take care of the lower bit. With those. Once these have a bit more mana, they'll be able to burst far more than this. I'm bursting it too fast. Hello? Do you have mana filling you up? Alright, what am I thinking? I'm thinking I did this wrong. You're watching me and laughing. Yeah, because it needs a bore lens to... See how it's, yeah, stacking up the mana. More. Okay, we're gonna get there. I like relearning, like I said, diluted to mana spreaders. We're a different setup, but let's get this going. We need more mana spreaders. How much? We can only make a few more. Let's do 8 more. I didn't count, so we're eyeballing it. I know I'm going to use these mana spreaders in other places. Well, you must be out of sync. What is going to turn you off? I'll turn this one off too. Trial and error, mainly error. Yeah, trial and error is the way to go, unless you just copy a tutorial. And I'm trying to remember what I had done. In order to do this a long time ago. The last time I did the tree farm that I'm trying to set up, it was a breakfast breakfast craft custom pack from the other creative modded Minecraft team that I'm a part of. I don't remember what it was called, but it was mostly magic themed, so I was really in my element with Botania. Let's find some food. Alright. And do I have any? I have a lot of petals here. So we'll do that. Of course, that means more bore lenses, which thankfully they're cheap. Alright. But we'll at least get these all set up. So we're gonna need a rounding carpus to place saplings. We're gonna need hopper hawks to pick up saplings and wood. We're going to need eventually agrocarnations to speed up tree growth. A drum of the canopy to break the leaves. We need to bring mana down here for the source pool. Why am I using gold for my spreaders? Because I am not using the Garden of Glass version of the pack, like you are. The Garden of Glass version of spreaders does not require gold because you can't make gold in a skyblock world until after you've already got some mana to make your orchid. Yeah, that recipe is different in the Garden of Glass version to make it easier for you to get started. Whoa, what do you mean is a load of crap? Tell me how you were gonna try to make a mana spreader with gold at the very beginning of the game when you needed some mana. Did you also... the orchid? The orchid is a lot easier, as you know, too, for your Garden of Glass. Here is the original recipe. The original recipe requires a Rune of Pride and a Root of Greed, and opening the Alpine Portal. So yeah, there are recipes that are a lot easier when you are in the Garden of Glass skyblock. Yep. Okay, so I think we have enough spreaders. Isn't that a pretty line? So yeah, 4 ounce, when you said I was doing the easy pack just because I chose World Gen over a skyblock. Oh, where are you? I hear you. There you are. Alright, let's grab my food. And we need to make more bore lenses. So, let's do another half stack of iron. This is not stone block. This is Floramancer. I have 8. I don't need 8, but it'll use 1 piece of coal then. I just happen to be living in a cave. You could use it in the Nether. Alright, sure, we'll need that. And I need the... that. So there's 3. And we're waiting on the glass. So while we're waiting for the glass to smelt, we'll go put these up. Is the Terror Shatter one of the advancements that we have to do to complete the pack, or is it just the mana pool filling? I don't remember. No, just the mana pool filling, which I'm currently not doing. I have like only a couple hydrangeas running, and that's really it right now. Alright, so I need 1, 2, 3. Right? Goes to there. You go to, nope. You go to here. You to there. You to that one. And you go to that one. I'm gonna need to jump. Gimme. One of those doesn't look right. These look right, they're all straight. And these look like they're all the right angle. Alright. Means I don't need that one up there, I think. So we need 2 more bore lenses. Does that look like it right to you? Let's trigger this, see what happens. You have enough to travel. With it lossless, it should not lose a whole lot. Alright, so this should go straight across and break those. You know what? This is a waste. I could... Alright. We're gonna say something here. If I do you to you, point you up, and have you to you, and then point you up, we'll take your mana spreader off, your lens, and then have you go, whoop, you go straight across to the third one, which doesn't need a lens now, and can point up, and have you, we're on the fourth one, right, to there, point you up, and have you go to the fifth one, there. Thankfully, I'm going to be able to use these again. Point you up. And we'll put one on you. Have you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. And then you need to take the bore lens off of you. Point you straight up. And then we need a bore lens on that one. And we're going to point you. No. No. We're going to point you. You need a bore lens. You. here. To this one, and then you go up into this, which does not need a door lens because it's going into the mana pool. All right. So as these mana spreaders fill up with mana, this will be a more consistent process, as we are aware, but... Yep, I think that'll work. Now they go straight across. Far less boars. That looks a lot cooler. And it will go all the way up there. Now... pretty sure one more pulse will give it enough mana to do that whole set. But yeah, okay. And then we need to put a mana spreader here. And that should already be bound, yep, down there. And on its way down, we're going to put a phantom lens on this mana spreader, and we're going to put the drum of the canopy right here. It won't be able to reach all of the leaves all the way over there, but actually I might put the drum of the canopy over here on this one with the phantom lens and have it hit the drum on its way over to this mana pool. So this is a completed circuit. So eventually, when there's mana up here in this mana spreader, it'll hit the pool and it should come back down. So we have a completed circuit, right? Alright, so now we need the ability to place saplings. So we need a rounding carpus and a open crate setup. And that took far too long for me to puzzle that out. I should have just opened up my old world and took a look at it. Oh, what do we need for the random carpus? Random carpus. Earth. Do we have an earth rune? We do. Let's clear our inventory a little bit. So what else do we need? Redstone root and some petals. Do I have any grass? I do. And then I need 2 orange and a yellow. Do I happen to have a spare yellow, or did I use it? I must have used it. 2 orange and a yellow. I don't have all of my old saves, but I don't even know if I have the one I'm thinking of, so who knows? Oh, what am I doing? It's a petal. I need flowers. I need seeds. That's something I might not actually have up here. There we go. Bucket of water. Running carpus. There's the coarse dirt. I have a piece of grass. That'll be nice. I got it from an Enderman. I mean, I have Silk Touch on my axe, so I could, like, get a grass block if I needed it, and I can make pasture seeds, but hey, it's on me right now, so. Alright, Wren and Carpus will go here. No. I need to put horse dirt under you. There. Now, Wren and Carpus. Yeah, of course you would, because it's... At least it does what I need it to do. And... so that's set up. Did you spawn there, or did you fall from up there? I don't know. We really need to make the staircase for going up to there. Hopper Hawk, I need a rune of air. I have a rune of air. I need to make some more of these things. I need another redstone root. And the petals, which means I need a seed. Gray, light gray. It's almost time to make some pants. My iron ones are almost broken. Okay. Hopper Hawk. Should we make it floating? I think we should make it floating. Let's get a flower. And we need grass to make the pasture seed. And dirt. Glowstone. Alright. Glimmering. Flower. And do the mana pool that does not have the alchemy catalyst. Floating Hopper Hawk. And then we need an open crate. And a redstone torch. And a pressure plate. I don't have any wood on me other than living wood. Whoop. Okay. Item frame. Do I have leather? Yes. And I need a birch sapling. That is something I probably don't have because I hate birch trees. Like, if there was anything in Minecraft that I absolutely hate, it would be birch trees. I just do not like the way they look, and every time I try a resource pack, they never make them look any better. So, yeah, I just don't like the way they look. And the wood is too pale for me as well, so it's just, I don't know. Why a birch tree farm? Well, one, they are a set size. They don't have any randomness to them. Two, the sapling drop count is pretty consistent, so I will be able to get enough saplings back in order to continue growing them. Three, I am burning them, turning them into charcoal. They will become ash. I'm just using them for fuel, so there you go. That's why birch. I could use oak. Okay, I could use oak and put the line up to keep the oak trees from growing too tall. But it slows down the growth of the tree if the sapling, each time it tries, has to go, oh, I want to grow this kind of tree. Oh, wait, I can't because there's a bar there, so it fails. So, yeah. And so we need, you have redstone, so we actually need to put the if we put it here, it won't trigger the Renin Carpus. Let's do a brick. And I need to do a dropper, don't I? Into the open crate. And we need to put sapling in there. And we'll put the copper huck there. Let's go get ourselves a birch sapling. Hi. Did I ever pick up my food? I did. Did he just die? No, he didn't. He's just dumb. Alright. There we go. We broke our legs so that we can make new legs. I've only got 29 levels though, so I need to get to 30. I need 30 levels. Watch it be nighttime out here. No, but it is raining. Sap. There we go. There's one. Ugh, there's a lot of them up here. All right. Alright, so far we have sapling placement and we have sapling pickup. So the next thing we need to do is log pickup. So we'll put another inventory next to this hopper hawk for logs. And then I need to get those logs up there. Mm-hmm. And I would start the farm, but I don't have enough mana in there to get it running just yet. Alright, so how are we getting the logs up here? We could use a daffodil probably. Yeah, it just uses a rune of air. We could use a daffodil. So what I'm thinking, have another setup like this where it drops the logs, and a daffodil will push it 6 blocks, I think. So we need a few, but all we need is to push it into the range of hopper hawks that I could put up here. And I think the range of a hopper hawk with a mana pool is 13 square, or cube, 13 cubed. So we should count this and see if it actually, if I just push with a daffodil, push the logs over far enough, if it'll pick them up. Let's make sure 13 cube is it. I actually have the Lexica open in a browser. So let's take a look. Upper Hawk. Oh, it doesn't say here. Of course you won't get numbers. What am I thinking? Botania is not about numbers. I'd have to open the wiki. But yeah, I think we might do that. We'll make a daffodil. We'll make a setup like this, but for the logs. I wonder if I want to move the dropping setup over. Let's figure this out. Where, right here, this line is where the logs could go. So if we put the open crate with the logs here, so we have a why use a separate hopper hawk? No reason. Alright, let's see this. If we move you to this spot. Wow, see, look at that range. And then we can flip this system. So we do get y'all picked up. And we actually want to put the dropper. Why, thank you. The dropper here. And that. Where did it go? In here, of course. All right. And put you on there. And then what we can do is put the other dropper setup here, but have it dropping the logs down. And we'll use a smaller inventory, I think. Maybe just a hopper. I'm just thinking about overflow problems. If, for example, I need to be able to turn it off if the hoppers up here are full. Okay. Think about this with me. Pretend this is a inventory that the hopper is going to drop into. And then down here somewhere will be a hole where a daffodil is going to blow that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oof, that's going to be really pushing it, isn't it? I suppose I could learn how to do a item elevator. Vanilla item elevator. I could use a water stream, drop them into a water stream. Oh, this is gonna sound silly, but if I got another hopper hawk and put it up there so that it's still within range of the ground, and then had a water system going over here. That's something I'm gonna have to think about. Because I don't want it to like make too much. I need to be able to store the excess, and it'd be better to store the excess up there than down here. and my morning grind stream is actually over since I only do 1 hour on these days so that I can actually get to work. So yeah, that's what I have so far. Woohoo. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna leave it for here. We'll figure out how to get logs up here. And then we need to figure out how to get mana from up here down there to the source pool. So we need to do those things. I will be streaming this pack again tomorrow evening at 6:30 Central US time. So I hope to see you then. Otherwise, have a great Tuesday, folks. Take care. Bye.